iRISE is the university's Black, Asian, minority, ethnic and international staff network. It brings together colleagues who are academics, researchers, support staff.
We formed this group as a source of peer support and informal guidance on BAME and international matters should these arise, but of course also as a safe environment, as a safe space for personal networking as well.
iRISE to me is a kind of a community to share our own experience and let us just do the work together and enjoy our life together.
My journey with Queen's really starts in 2006. I was an international student here. 3 years ago, I applied for a job to come back here. When I got offered the position, I remember having a conversation with my mother, and she said something really wonderful to me that stays with me, which she said, you know, why would you hesitate because you were so happy there? So here I am. I felt that when iRISE came along, it was really representative of the university perhaps stepping it up in terms of making sure that it thinks through some of these issues that BAME and international staff may be experiencing, and actually having some kind of a forum where it does engage with that. It's about changing some of these attitudes and maybe difficulties that we face in the workplace, whether it's the practicalities of moving to Northern Ireland or what it's like to be a BAME and international staff standing in a classroom where the majority of students may not necessarily reflect the diversity of the country that you're from.
We try to engage our new international staff members. The first contact point could be us. It's more like the life experiences that we can share with them. I use myself as an example. I came on the first day. In terms of my own life after work, I had no idea at that time, and I even had trouble in finding local Tesco. I use Google Maps, but I couldn't find it easily. So things like that, if prospective international staff members can contact us in advance, for example, about accommodation, about nursery or whatever, you know, we have this kind of experience.
I guess as a former international student myself, I know firsthand the difficulties, the challenges, and perhaps the fears that an international student might face. And I feel that seeing international staff at Queen's could also form as a sense of inspiration that they can also do it, that they can also successfully finish their studies and go on to do great things.
It might be daunting enough to come to a place where you are classed as a minority, and that might not have been your reality from before. So having to see someone stand in front of the class teaching who is a minority himself, I think it gives you that sense of comfort, being that, okay, I'm not alone here. There's a particular BAME international staff, Dr. Michael Isiche, from the management school. Because of the cultural similarities that we have, we've been able to build a relationship and talk through certain issues. He'd be able to give me guidance on how to do certain things. I would see him as a bit of a mentor.
Our society is diverse, and our university is nothing if it doesn't represent the society around us. Things like iRISE are about leading that. It's important for employers to know that mistakes can be made, lessons can be learned. Staff may feel frustrated at times, but it's important for there to be channels and spaces where the university can reflect on that and showcase itself as an employer who does care about its staff. I think one of the things that the university may get from creating a network like iRISE is that it understands its own history. What were the BAME and international staff contributions over the history of Queen's? Because I don't know that, and I'd love to know that, and I think there are lots of people on this campus who would love to know and understand that, because that also tells us about who we are and the direction of travel in terms of where we're going. I hope that our BAME and international colleagues feel that iRISE is valuable to them, that we ensure that they are valued, that we ensure that they are respected on this campus, and when those things don't happen, that they have a forum who stands up for them. It's about who we are, what we've done, where we're going, and it means that when we talk about Queen's, we talk about Queen's and all of Queen's, and what that means in terms of its staff contribution and its staff excellence as displayed by BAME and international staff who are here every single day displaying that excellence.